It's day 2 of the National Economic Summit, and the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Tayo Aduloju, is leading stakeholders to this session, focusing on the manufacturing industry with the theme, Industrialization, the Catalyst for Nigeria's Transformative Growth. The session provides an invaluable opportunity for stakeholders present to explore ways to drive industrialization and, by extension, Nigeria's manufacturing sector.
My question is, what industrial compact can the stakeholders here reach today that unleash a set of forces to get us to our next decade of growth and get the industrial sector, which has stagnated, back to where it is doing what it was meant to do?
The conversation quickly broke into this panel session, where participants spoke on challenges in the manufacturing sector and made some policy recommendations.
We need to co-create an industrial policy that will drive everything else we'll do about manufacturing. It will guide our foreign policy. It will guide the protocols, the trade agreements that we sign. And we should be intentional about it.
From my perspective, it's been difficult. You're talking about new areas. Yes, there are new areas, definitely, because our policy remains the same. We are Nigerians. We will continue to invest in Nigeria. I'm going to look for things that will make us use local materials, not necessarily going to central bank for dollars.
However, the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, Mr. Taiwo Oyedele, explains government's efforts to ease the manufacturing environment, particularly with the implementation of tax bills.
We also have proposed reduction in corporate income tax rate, although this is not particular to manufacturing. And the proposal is to reduce the corporate income tax rate from 30% to 25% over the next 2 years. The reality also is that you have to accept that certain things cannot be as fast as you wish. Having stakeholder engagement, consultation, data, and then working through the bureaucracy of government is a project on its own. But the good news is we're making progress.
The session ends with the launch of a policy compact, which will cut across different strata in the sector and will, amongst other things, serve as a governance assessment document. From Abuja, Victoria Longjohn for Channels Television News.